Here are 3 ways to keep track of your rows when you're knitting. I find that it comes up sometimes in conversation with other knitters or in my own projects where I'm knitting and I need to keep track of rows or I lose track of rows. And I find myself coming to these 3 methods the most. These are the 3 methods that work for me, and I'm just going to walk you quickly through each one of these methods, and maybe one of them will work for you. The first method that I sometimes use is just pen and paper. If I have a lot of rows, sometimes this will extend out to, however many rows I have to do. And it's just as simple as, knitting the first row, and I might cross out the first row and the second row and the third row. Just keep going like that. And the other way that I've used pen and paper before is if I have to do repeats. So if I'm doing a 6-row repeat in my pattern, maybe I have to do, knit 6 rows 3 times, just as an example. I'll put a little dot here after I've knit row 1, and then I'll knit row 2, row 3, 4, 5, 6, however many there are. And then, so that's 1 repeat. And then I have to do it 2 more times, right? Because we said knit 6 rows 3 times. So then the next pass, more dots, knit row 3, knit row 4, and just kind of going on like that until I've knit however many repeats that I need to. So that's one really easy way, is pen and paper. The second method I use is this little click row counter. I find that I really like this Clover row counter, and it's really quick to do. It only takes a second if I'm knitting a row, and you just come over here and press it, and it counts for you. So as I'm knitting, I just kind of take that second to change, just keep increasing the rows. And I find that this is something that I use quite often. So I really like that method of row counting. The last method of row counting is with these numbered row counters. They do make, more than 5, like they go to 10. So I've used those before too, but essentially you just have this on your needle, and this is especially helpful if you're knitting something in the round and you need to make sure you're counting your rows. This just I usually use this marker as my beginning of round marker, and as I'm knitting, as you're knitting, you just end up moving it from one needle to the other through the numbers, and therefore it's keeping track for you. So that's one of these is something that I use if I'm knitting in the round. So those are just the 3 most common methods that I find really work for me when I'm trying to keep track of rows in my knitting.